There we go. And we're live.
We're live. Hello.
Otherwise, it's going to be a little odd play.
Yeah, this is going to be a little odd.
Well, I meant if we weren't live.
Oh, ow.
I'm going to play dead. Right. Oh, wait.
Roll over. Play dead.
Hello. And welcome to Dungeons and Dad Jokes, where we're always doing something a little bit different.
Where the chatter never stops and the intro never starts.
This is true. So, if you're joining us for the first time, this is kind of how it always is. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to join the live chat, which is watched, moderated. Let us go ahead and begin with where we left off last week. I really should read from a script. What I really need is a script writer. All right, the town crier.
Wah, wah.
Oh no! In the
Get out of town, you big baby.
Right. All right. Last week, in the foyer area between the east and west wings of the castle, Fix finalizes the deal made with Lady Guerra, a reasonable favor in exchange for the breaking of the oath on Kosha and Kosha's freedom. Kosha then hands the vial to Fix, who in turn turns to Guerra and reiterates his strengthened name. Evangeline and Fix take Kosha out immediately, followed quickly by Forsyth, and met up with Cadets. Meanwhile, Seeker hung back to watch what happened at the keep. He spotted. Hey, I never claimed that I was good at English. All right.
We'll give you some elocution lessons.
English is not her first language.
I wish I could coin that sometime.
Her first language is Appalachian.
Hillbilly, that is.
That's truth. All right. He spots. Let me finish the town crier. Good heavens. He spots Ishuto and Guerra and sees them come out of the castle. But stops just after the doors and watches the guests leave. He overhears Guerra and Ishuto exchange some conversation implying Ishuto has other contacts he can reach out to. Then they re-enter the castle. At this point, Seeker leaves to rejoin the group. Once there, he shares what he overheard, then casts the tiny hut for protection. Cadet uses the privacy of the hut to speak with Kosha regarding the information she holds about the communing ritual of the Order of the Balance. Once satisfied, the group rested in the hut for the night. After an uneventful travel back to Weirfall, they decided to send Forsyth into the city to procure a possible teleportation to Thrice. He enters and finds Chaos, a local mage, who offers his services to teleport the group. He also informs them of a merchant, Torak, in Thrice that may have the messaging earcuffs that would meet Forsyth's requests for communication. Approximately 15 minutes before sunrise, they sneak into the city and are teleported into Thrice. In Thrice, Cadet takes Kosha to the Order and speaks with Erwin and Tatra. He learns about the connection of the tarot cards to the prophecy that was spouted by Tatra earlier. The rogue card, not quite to its common image, was referred to as a heart is lost by Tatra. Upon hearing this, Cadet pulls out the other cards and Tatra relates them to other parts of the prophecy. Meanwhile, Fix goes to the market and locates Torak, purchasing the messaging earcuff. Forsyth does a little digging into Sylvia, the recruiter. She confirms the job with Kosha, but does not disclose any further information. Whoa, wow, that is not the word that's there. She then offers a job to Forsyth for an unknown patron. He accepts and discovers that he is in search of a silver pendant of a snowflake. Last known location was near the foundation stones. When the group regathers at the tavern, they share the information gathered. While there, Piff Cernoff approaches Seeker and informs him of trouble stirring near the southern wall. It is believed to have Numenera involved and to continue to travel with Evangeline. Torak then teleports the group as close to the foundation stones as possible, which is Rarmon. There, they arrive in the middle of a battle. If you need, basically, in Owlbear, I do have that where you are located.
Maybe you'd let me in and I could see that. Just
I
saying.
will gladly
No.
let you in.
Never.
Keep on knocking, but you can't come in.
Did you already request for that?
Yes.
It's not showing on my Owlbear. Hold
And
on.
I'm ignored. I'm just ignored
There
all
it
the time. Yay!
Right there, right?
It is just below the neon S drawing of a castle.
Wow,
Wow.
that is like very 8-bit video gamey.
Well, you know,
Am I
gotta
not
work
on
with
the
the
right
skills
spot?
I have. Yeah, go to the right.
Impressive.
That field.
So what am I looking at? The green map below it, or
Yep, the green map below it, where all of your characters are. That is
what
where you
in the
ended up
world?
popping out.
I see shields and shields.
Chuck, do you want to share that?
Give me just a moment. I can. Yes.
I think we'd be surrounded.
This is
So.
the moment.
What would you like to do?
Not be in the middle of the battlefield.
Assess the situation.
Yeah, because I
Get
don't
out of-
remember what happened.
Get out
What
of
is this?
fireball formation.
Oh,
I don't remember what happened. Where are we and why are we surrounded?
you want me to turn this on?
You can if you want to.
Oh.
Doesn't matter. Got there.
It was streaming, and
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm changing making a small change.
That
Okay.
teleported as far south as Torak Nu, which is outside of Rarmon. And you showed up in the middle of a battlefield
While a battle is going on.
while a battle was going on.
I rearranged my office and I don't know where it is.
Okay, I
Well-
know what I'm doing.
I will need
We've got an easy exit south, or relatively, anyways. Easy. Fewer people that way, anyway.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, I'm immediately putting up Twilight Sanctuary.
You just got to decide who your allies are, I guess.
Well,
It's perception.
yeah, I want to assess what we're doing here. Perception! +4.
Oh, you're
A
right.
dirty, dirty, nasty 20.
A dirty.
A 23.
Which one should I use tonight? Usually the orange I've used in it. Black looks good.
I think I'm supposed to hear Chuck saying something, but I can't.
What?
Okay. The
I
little green
wasn't
box
saying
around your picture kept flashing, so I thought you were trying to say
No, my mic's just picking up extra sound, I think.
Okay.
I got a 2 on
Nice.
perception.
You're quite perceptive.
you see that we're in a field.
Should I use
I say, oh, there's guys fighting here.
Orange one.
orange ones? Black and green or black and white?
The orange one. Whatever's easy to see. And I'd have a hard time seeing.
I can see them all.
Oh, there's a
I
mall?
think
So what did Fix roll for perception?
Fixed rolled, I was getting dice out.
Oh.
22.
Play in D&D. You usually need a set of dice.
Yeah.
What did you roll?
An 11.
11.
11.
All right. All of you know you're out in the middle of a battle. You are like surrounded by people. Anybody who rolled above a 5 can tell that there are 2 different groups of people. Sorry, Cadet.
X's and O's.
They all look the same to me.
I just see a lot of fighting. That's all I know.
Yeah, lots of fighting going on.
Like, what the heck?
but it was kung fu fighting.
What'd you magic people get us into?
Okay. Then, those of you who rolled above a 15, you are going to be able to pinpoint that these two, one of them is more of a unit, a city unit, and the other one is more of a unit of a country. And anybody who rolled above a 20, and especially you, Fix, whether you rolled above a 20 or not. Yeah, you got a 22.
You mean 20 or higher, or 21 or higher?
I got a 23.
Or higher.
Okay.
You are going to see that the cogs, the ones that look like cogs, are wearing an insignia of give me a second. I gotta remember what the name of the country is. The insignia of the Pytharan Empire. The compass is wearing an insignia of Malaise.
General Malaise?
And who do we like?
And Fix, you know that some of these people have been guards of Rormon. You recognize some of these people from the Pytharan Empire. I want to say Pythagorean so bad. Pythagorean Empire. You recognize some of them as guards from Rormon. So the cogs, Fix, you know, are from Rormon.
So the cogs are the good guys to us.
Now,
or to Fix.
in essence, to Fix. The book that's on there seems to be like the commander of this unit. The mask seems to be the commander of the other unit.
Wait, which of which?
They're up
The
the
book
top.
is Master of the Cogs or the Compass?
The book is the
Ancient Origins.
commander of the cogs.
Okay. And so I got 20 or higher. Do I know that the Cogs are the people that we have supported in the past, or?
You will recognize their insignia as being Pythagorean. Roll me a history.
I'm glad I have no idea what's going on.
An 18. I don't know if that's good enough, but maybe.
18. As far as the Order of Truth goes, the Order of Truth doesn't typically back any one country. They just try to maintain peace and look for Numenera. So they try to stay relatively neutral on most things, the Order of Truth does. But you do know, with your history, you do know that Fix has mentioned the orrery in Rormon before.
Mm-hmm.
And so you do know that Fix himself is from the Pythagorean Empire.
So since he's in my party, I probably want to support the Pytharians. Got it.
You would probably want to support that.
But I did do my action. Did you hear me? I put up Twilight Sanctuary immediately.
So that
Twilight
does
Sanctuary.
something for us?
Anybody within 30 feet of me at the end of your turn, you're going to get a d6 plus 6, which is freaking beefy, temporary hit points.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, right now, that would be everybody.
Because that is beefy as hell. Oh my god, that's a lot.
You just have to end your turn within 30 feet of him.
Yes.
Yep.
And it doesn't require concentration. It's a divinity, so I love it for that.
It is channel divinity. It's fantastic.
And Chuck, you don't have to share. I went ahead and just took a capture of my screen since my owlbear window.
Oh, hey, look at that. All right. So
Okay, that'll work.
that is the information that you know. If you choose to share with each other, I mean, Cadeth just kind of looks like, whoa, there's a battle here. And Forsyth kind of feels the same way.
All right. So Seeker says we should support the cogs if we're going to get involved at all. They are, and he kind of looks at Fix and he says, of his kin.
Fix would explain.
Not family, but you know.
Of his ilk.
So can I tell which one's the leader?
Looking around, probably.
I-
The commander
Yeah, I
looks
had
like
a
he's more
23.
decorated. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
most people can pick out higher officials on a battlefield because of their stripes
and
or
one
their
one other
whatever.
question: what is the weather like?
The weather is cloudy with a
But
chance
not
of meatballs.
stormy.
Probably the only thing I noticed is the weather.
Probably.
Now that things are kind of being pointed out in a hurry,
Uh-huh.
Um,
Yeah, in very much a hurry.
I want to look and see, does anyone look... I mean, I'm assuming people near us look surprised to see us, but does anyone look like they're getting ready to attack us or anything like that? Like looking hostilely toward us?
Not yet.
Okay.
They probably haven't really noticed us that much.
They
Because
have
they're
that
kind of
moment
fighting.
of shock, but then realize that you are not of either group. You're not.
We are not a cog or a compass.
No,
But we get around.
you do get around. It's gonna be a night.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Nope, you're fine. And I'm gonna get a little loopy the later it gets. All right.
It's really late for her.
Yeah, 3 hours later than usual.
All right. So, go ahead and give me initiative. Let's just do this in initiative order.
With my lovely +2. Let's see if I can get above a 10. Ooh, yes I can. A dirty, dirty, dirty 20. I'm liking those tonight.
A dirty 20.
Yeah. 18 + 2.
All right. Evangeline,
I got a 19. A dirty
a
19.
dirty 19. Cadet,
All our numbers are filthy. Why? Because we said so.
12.
12. He's not even in here.
Who's not in here?
These other people. Fix.
Fix has a +0 and rolled a 26.
That is not possible if you have a +0.
I do because of Gift of Alacrity.
What?
Gift of alacrity.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's see. I have to find this token. Oh, wait. I'm missing foresight would. Foresight
Oh,
would.
13.
Okay. Now I've got you all in there. Oops, nope. That's not what I wanted. Oh my gosh, I have people on my thingy that shouldn't be on my thingy.
Oh, Chief, it's a cunningly disguised thingy.
That's the thingy. Nope. Nope.
Exes and
Where is she?
they help me.
How do I locate a token on this thing?
What are you looking for?
Oh wait, there she is. Found her. Remove her. Okay, now I have a barbarian token somewhere that is on my initiative that I don't know what it is. I'll put some bad guys in here. That's the 12-sider. We're gonna have a 17 for 1, and then I'm gonna use that guy. Add him to initiative. Oh, apparently the compasses are fire. Oh yeah, that's okay. Beautiful. All right. That makes Fix first. Oops, I accidentally moved somebody.
Okay. So, looking around, it is my belief that where's the pointer? That this is the leader of the cogs, which are maybe friends.
Correct.
Okay.
They're at least from your hometown, or where you spent most of your life.
And then the other ones are from what town?
From the
Kingdom.
country of Malays,
Okay.
you're the western city, or the western country,
Hmm.
the Pathirian Empire. They're
Okay.
not from a specific city.
Okay. Then what I will do how far is he?
Well, you can use the ruler.
Well, fourth size ruler is kind of blocking mine. So give me this.
Sorry. I'm trying to determine what I'm going to do.
All right. So
No, click on the sword.
I have to do it.
On your out there, that's what you see.
All right.
all right. I will start because I don't know what's going on. I don't want to get smacked with arrows. Bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
And then as my action, I'm going to cast Message on the leader of the Clockworks.
Okay. What are you
Um,
saying?
okay, so this one does not have the word limitations. So I would just say,
No, it's one message.
yep. Uh, this is Kofik Trinson. I have teleported into the middle of your battlefield. What is happening, and what the hell is this?
He will respond quickly. It was a raid. That we were prepared for, or that we had foreknowledge of, we'll say. Not necessarily that they were prepared for it, but he gives you the
Forewarned.
information that he was forewarned. That's the word I was looking for. That they had been forewarned of.
Forewarned is forearmed. Octopus are 8-armed.
All right. With that, I would tell the group what happened, and then which way does it look like Kadeth is gonna run?
I don't know. Death, are you showing
I'm
your
kind of, at the moment, since I heard something about you being involved with these people, I'm looking to you.
Oh, and sorry, I said that Fix would have explained who they were, and then
Oh, right.
he would have then told as soon as he got this message back, he would have relayed that information to the group.
right. Quick free action?
Shall we help? And just look for half a second to see if anybody says no, and then with that, he will
Speak
not
now or
move.
forever hold your peace. Oh.
Yep. Yeah, no, he won't move. Don't feel like getting attacked just yet.
So you are ending your turn in the Twilight Sanctuary.
Yes. So I get 1d8 plus 6 or 1d6 plus 6?
No, D6 plus 6, and I don't know who rolls it. It doesn't say.
All right, Jody, do you?
I generally, when I would say Rob rolls it, because
Okay.
it is his spell.
So 9.
Cool.
So 9 10. And that will bring us to Seeker.
Well, in the words of Benedict Cumberbatch, now we begin. And I will get to the right thing. Can I have a 15-foot halo, please?
15-foot halo.
Oh, can I create it myself, I guess?
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that, though.
Okay. I can do it quick.
Not pointer.
Okay.
Draw. There we go. Got a circle.
There you go.
All
And
right.
then you
And
click somewhere, pull it out to 15 feet, and then you can move it.
no, that didn't work.
Okay, here, I'll do it.
You can
All
always
right.
do it as a attachment or whatever. Of course, I don't have any of those. Why do I not have any?
Holy crap, is that? No, that's not big enough yet.
Oh, that was 15 diameter. Sorry.
Okay,
Is
hold
it
on.
15-foot radius?
Yes.
Okay. My bad.
I don't know what difference that makes there because I'm feeling dumb right
Twice as
now. Hold
high.
on. No, it's at a 15-foot distance centered on me, so that is a radius.
So that is a radius.
Yeah. Holy crap,
Yeah,
that's big.
It's 3 times the size of a 15-foot diameter,
All right. Now, how
approximately.
do I grab it?
You should be able to just
There we go.
click and pull.
Actually, 4
There
Let
times
we
the
go.
size.
Whoever's
did.
messing with it, let it go. Okay.
Let it
So
go.
Let it
Seeker is
go.
going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's not quite centered on him. And I cast Spirit Guardians, and I designate everybody who is a cog, my party, or the book to not be affected by it.
All right.
Because we're going after compasses, right?
Yep, we
Or
are.
compasses. All right, so if they start their... Hold on, here we go. An affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts a turn there, it makes a wisdom saving throw. And on a failed save, takes 3d8. And I have my mace. What the hell weapon do I have? I don't even know. I think I have a club. Yeah, for my shillelagh. And I have my club and shield out, of course, and that's all I can do.
All right. And we'll go to.
If I want hit points, I have to move.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, you'd have to move 5 feet at least. You can move up above Foresight and get the temporary hit points. That's about as far away as you can be from Seeker.
Oh, I have the Mephitic staff. That's what I've got. I couldn't remember what I had. There we go.
That's right.
Here.
Okay.
I am going to cast Ray of Sickness.
All right. Where are you casting it?
60 feet. I cast it right there.
At that guy. All
At
right.
that guy.
What guy?
What guy? I don't see anything.
Con 14.
That guy that I have highlighted that says GM.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Con 14. Probably did not make that. That would have to be like a 6 bonus. I'm gonna use Rhonda's book that she doesn't get to use very often.
Do what?
So good use your books that you don't get to use very often.
I use those books a lot. Sometimes I just pull them out and look at them for fun. Where are my 8-siders?
Where are your 8-siders?
I don't have any. They're gone. Oh. Literally, I don't see my 8-sider from my blossoms in here. I wonder what happened to it. But now that I have 2 of them.
I never have to find my dice. They're on the side of the screen.
11 points of damage.
11 points of damage, and you are poisoned.
Poisoned.
Until the end of the next
Poisson.
turn.
He is down with the sickness.
Le poisson. That's something fishy. Or some fish are fishy. Some fish are poison.
I don't remember how many of them I have out there.
You ready? I'm going next.
All right. Go.
Let's
I'm gonna
see
call him
here.
number 1.
Okay. I have to pull him. He's in my feature. Is he in my feature and traits?
I thought you put him in there. Or did you write a sheet
No,
for
they
him?
put him in there somewhere. My construct.
I thought you wrote a separate sheet for him.
I did.
So we're still gonna look for him.
I did write a separate sheet for him, but he is on here. I know he is. I saw him. That's him. But it doesn't have all his stats.
Click
Okay,
on
never
him.
mind. Oh, there he is. That's where I saw it. Da, 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 da.
They don't put everything on the.
He moves
that's just
40
brief
feet.
Description.
I can't see this very well. How far is 40 feet? Huh?
I said you can make it bigger if you want. Five, 10, 15,
I
20,
still
25,
can't see
30,
those.
35, 40. You can move.
Right here?
Yep.
He's going to move right there. And he is going to do a force attack.
All right. That's an attack roll, right?
Yeah.
Probably using his strength. Unless it says otherwise.
That's a 13.
13 to hit.
Yeah.
That's a miss.
Okay. I need to adjust here. My dice aren't rolling right.
I've knocked her off her game.
Get these out of here.
That makes it all of their turn. Well, he's gonna hit. Oh, it's so hard to move. These guys on my iPad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For 10. Nope, I rolled the wrong die. For 5 points of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have named them, man. Alright. 5 points of damage.
There he is. He's hiding in the corner.
I got 12 on my 10 hit points. I forgot to tell you.
Oh, you got 12 on your hit
Oh.
point.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
All right, several of them are going to get hit.
Oh, attack modifier is it? Oh.
All right. All of them are kind of hitting somebody. There we go. Keep moving forward.
I actually did that wrong. That's okay.
He sees the construct run through, and he's going to come down here. All right. That makes it Forsyth's turn.
Okay. Forsyth is going to cast a spell. He is going to cast Call Lightning.
Ready?
He's basically going to put it above, centered on where Evangeline is.
Okay.
It's a 60-foot radius, 10 feet high.
Okay.
And from there, he can pick and choose targets.
Yes, he can.
So I'll need a 60-foot circle there. You can do however you want.
60 foot. Okay, so it stays within the 60 foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless there's a wind to dissipate it.
What is it?
Is it 60 foot radius or 60 foot diameter?
60-foot radius.
That probably encompasses the whole field.
Most of it. That was the purpose of doing something that big. And I want it centered on where Evangeline is, because that'll encompass most of the opponents.
There you go.
Okay, and I am going to attack the one that says says Claire
That
there,
one?
right? Yeah,
All right.
that one.
Is
DC 13 saving
Okay.
throw. Dexterity.
No, that was an 8.
Ah, an 8. Okay, well, he's only going to take 14 points of lightning damage.
Only 14. All right, he's hurting.
Okay, I am going to move. Actually, I'm going to wild shape and move 40 feet.
Okay, what are you wild shaping into?
A bear, a cave bear. So we're going to move, let's see, yeah, 40 feet. So to the end of there. I'm just marking things so I can, yeah, that's good.
All
and
right.
then we'll take him, use the stupid marker, you idiot. Okay,
I'm just gonna move you right off the field here.
yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
And that is my turn for now.
All right. Nicely done.
And the nice thing is, it's a 10-minute concentration spell. Yet I can maintain it wild shaped.
You see, everybody get a little nervous when a cave bear suddenly starts running through the battle here. To death.
All right. I'm gonna look at Fix and say, "We're attacking those ones, right?" And point at the compasses.
Yes.
And then I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis. And
Hey,
we've
Chuck,
already started it. What? Oh,
real quick, take a look at the casting time. Unless you have something special, it's typically a minute to cast that.
it's one action.
Oh, okay. Different than mine then. Or maybe I
Warlock.
just, or maybe I just have it written down wrong on my sheet because I had to do some tomfoolery because it doesn't actually utilize the Clockwork Sorcerer's feature to replace spells. So I might just be wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
For
standard
me,
spell
it
is
says one
one
action.
Okay.
I can double check that.
So I'm casting Armor of Agathis and then basically just moving myself to get between Fix and
Okay.
the guys that are closest to us.
All right.
And essentially looking at them and saying and telling them, give up now.
Yeah, they're not going to give up.
Well,
It is
they might in a
indeed
minute.
one action, so I think you did write it down wrong.
It is. Yep, I did write it down wrong. My bad. I
That's
will
all right.
fix that.
All right. So you shout commands that they're promptly going to ignore. Most of these guys are engaged in some form of battle.
They're engaged. I didn't even know they were dating.
Okay. All of them seem to hit somebody. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them seem to hit somebody. See? I really wish I could shrink that thing that's down at the bottom. Now I've got too many things on my whatchamacallit. Alright. They exchange blows. Some of the cods are looking kind of hurt, but not overly so. These two are actually going to approach Kadeth. I know I'm not really in the squares. It's hard to control on my iPad. 18 to hit you, Kadeth?
Let me double check something. Yes. 8, that hits.
18 hits you. Does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, so they got 2 hits on you.
Okay, each of them take 5 cold damage.
Oh, gun you. Alright.
Cold, man.
One hit
Oh, wait.
you.
No, sorry. They take 15 cold damage each.
Schmucky.
I was reading that wrong.
Okay,
No
they
saving?
hadn't been hit yet, so they're getting. Wow, they're looking worse for wear. Number 13 and 14 is who's on you. One hits you for 6, the other one hits you only for 2. Piercing. Yeah, piercing.
Okay.
Piercing screams.
I'm good with that. I did twice as much to each of them as they did to me total. So
yeah.
I'm good with that.
Okay. That was a pretty fair exchange. This guy is actually going to reluctantly approach the bear and roll a dirty 20. So I'm assuming that's going to hit the bear.
That's going to hit.
That's 4 points of piercing damage for the bear.
That's gonna hurt.
That was an 11 on your construct?
That's not hit.
Sorry.
Don't forget your con save, senior.
My con save?
Concentration?
Oh, yeah,
for my,
concentration.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you got to roll above a 10 on your con
And
save.
if you're within 30 feet of me, please don't forget to get your 10 hit points.
Yeah. What was the temp hit points?
Oh, yeah, the bear would have gotten it.
A d6
Okay.
plus 6, so 10.
That's too far.
10. Okay. No problem. We'll put the 10 on there and take the hit off of that instead.
Or 4 off that. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's actually right. The temp hit. Well, would the temp hit points have been on me or on the bear?
It would have been on the bear.
Okay.
Because you were a bear and moved into his 30 feet.
Okay, no problem. So 4. Okay.
Polar bar.
A bar.
Yeah.
That's the bar.
And Jody, did the guys around me move yet? enemies and allies?
Oh no, they did not. So they would have taken damage at the beginning of their turn. They're
Yeah.
engaged.
So it's a DC. Hold on. Tell you what the DC is in a moment. It's a DC 15. Wisdom.
Wisdom. Oh well, that's
Or is it con? Hold on. Wisdom. It is wisdom.
okay. It is wisdom. All right, that was a DC what?
15.
15. Okay, so one of them saved. So one
So
of
the
them.
two that didn't take
8, 9, and
5,
10.
6, 7. So that's 13 plus 5 is 18 radiant damage.
18 radiant.
And their movement is halved.
Oh. The one that saved, was it half damage?
I don't think on a failed save. No, there is. It's all or nothing.
Okay, it's all or nothing.
Oh no, you do take half. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Creature
So that
takes
was
half
it.
as much. So
Nice.
9.
All right. One of them is going to die. That's one.
Aww.
Is dead.
I have to throw a funeral for him.
That's what
All
the
right.
spirit guardians are there for, to take him to the other side.
To take them on through to the other side.
Yeah.
Back to the top. Fix. I had already moved my little marker.
All right. So, let's see here. Okay.
We're all related.
The one that is this one, the mask. What do
Yeah.
they look like?
They look like commander. They're just a soldier.
Heavy armor, light armor, robes.
Heavy armor.
Okay. In that case,
Big can of whoop ass. Industrial strength.
How badly do I want to try to hurt them?
So badly.
Probably very badly. So,
Like the golfer.
yeah. So I
Turn
will.
badly.
Let's see, what is it? What's the radius on that? 20-foot radius.
Oh no. What are you doing? Do I need to draw another circle?
I got the circle.
Okay.
It's not. It's nowhere near the other ones. But those two, I need reflex saving throws.
All right. Reflex. Well, the soldier there got a 5. The commander got a 7.
Not so much.
Yep.
Okay, we're not expecting that.
I hate to inform you, but neither of those are enough.
I didn't really hate to inform you either.
I will double check my sheet just to make sure as I count out these d6s.
Oh no. Wait, what did you cast?
Fireball.
Oh, geez.
Ah, lovely! Wizard spell.
Light 'em up, book, light 'em up. Sorry.
When you hear the preaching does begin, you gotta bend down low for the driver when you sin. And when the verse is through, on the first whole front end, there'll be a hot time in the old town tonight.
Fire, fire, fire. That was Girl Scouts.
You sing it in Girl Scouts.
For 36 points of fire damage on each of them.
Fire just burns me up.
He's dead. The other one's hurting.
All right. How badly is he hurting?
He's hurting pretty bad.
I heard him whining for his
And
mommy.
he's got a total shock on his face. Like, oh, crap.
Yeah.
Because he was not expecting any kind of mages to be on this battlefield.
Where the hell did these people come from?
Right? Vermont's got special forces.
Yeah.
Cast a spell called Summon Badasses.
Right. And then fix. Actually, Fix doesn't want to like go up there like trying to be all badass. No, no, he doesn't want to deal with that. But and you know what?
Yeah.
Kadeth is right here, so he's not actually going to move anywhere.
He's just gonna stand behind the meat shield. Got it.
Yep.
I mean, that was the whole point in staying there, so you didn't have to worry about moving around.
Much appreciated.
If you decide to move, then I'll follow probably, or well, after I finish these guys.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's visible across the battlefield and everything, but he will definitely wink at the person that he just fireballed.
I don't know. Does he perceive it? He might be too busy patting out flames.
And blow him a kiss, too.
Okay.
Hi! Did that hurt?
Much. It hurt much. All right. That brings us to Seeker.
Okay, my turn's not going to take nearly that damn long, but okay, here we go. Jesus Christ, Joe. All right, so I'm going to move up here.
Hey!
Wasn't that bad.
So I'm going to move where I'm going to smack at this guy, but end up here. Okay?
All right.
So I'm going
that
to
works.
take a strike at him.
Take a strike at him.
Ooh, that's a 16 on the die plus 5, I believe.
I don't know.
Yeah, plus 5, so that's a 21.
That'll hit.
Does it? Okay, and with my mephitic staff, he needs to make a con save DC. I've never used this before, sorry. DC 13, it should be really easy to make.
Yeah, that's a 7.
Oh, okay. So that's going to really suck for him.
Yeah,
That's really
so-
easy for people to make, except for Jody.
Oh, okay. So he's going to take 8 plus my strength. So that's 10 points of damage. And a blast of noxious fumes hits him. And he's going to spend his next turn coughing and choking.
Well, he would do so if he wasn't.
If he
gonna
were
die.
alive. Okay. Yeah, so 1, 3. So since he's dead, I can move actually
There's an
here.
extra 5 feet or so and catch that other guy.
Yeah, there we go. Well, that's not exactly right, but you get
Well,
the
it's
idea.
not exactly in the center, but close. Yeah.
And I'm done.
All right. All right. That brings us to Evangeline.
I'm going to roll, and that is an 18 to hit, and I'm shooting an arrow at the face.
Okay.
In the face.
What weapon do you have?
I have a crossbow.
Gotcha.
That's a, what? Wait. What was your to hit?
18.
A light
18?
crossbow?
Okay. That'll hit.
Nope. Yes.
Cool.
That'll hit.
It's a D8.
Really personal if you're shooting him in the face, Evangeline.
Yeah.
I don't know
Take
how
a
else
light
he can take
crossbow and
that.
shoot light.
Do it.
For a total of 7 points of damage.
Okay. How do you want to do that?
I'm going to shoot right at the face.
He said in the face, so I'm guessing it's going in his face.
And the left eye. The left eye specifically. All right.
Hey, damn.
And Mr. Buckley is going to roll a 17 to hit him.
Yep.
For, now that I got all my information, I'll do this right. For 6 and 3 is 9 points of damage.
All right. Well, he's standing just barely. These
That
guys.
fireball
I
took all of
deleted
it.
my cleric guy.
The fireball took all the wind out of that guy's sails.
Yeah. Really, no
Where
doubt.
the cleric guy was the face.
Well, one of the cleric guys that I just deleted was on my initiative
Oh.
tracker. This guy's gonna come over here.
He needs to make a save before he moves.
Oh no, he's the friendly.
Oh, that's an ally. Sorry, never mind.
He's the friendly.
Okay.
And yeah, after. Oh wait, no, he haven't been hit yet. Yeah, nope, he's still standing.
Wow.
Dang, I'm like on fire. Too bad I'm not hitting you guys.
Sorry, guys. I bought her a new set of dice. I picked them out.
That guy's gone.
She rolled good on Sunday, too.
Okay. Alright. That is their go. And the commander is going to come forward. Not quite get underneath the darkened clouds. Not too sure about that just yet. And holler at them all to surrender. Now that their commander is dead. He will call out that their commander is dead. Surrender. Forsyth, it's your turn.
Can you give me a minute?
Does he surrender?
Your commander is pushing up Daisy. Get up.
Yep. They're not going to respond until at least their turn, so Forsyth and Cadet still get a turn. They can still stab somebody if they really want to. Up to them.
Sorry, I'm on my way back to my computer now. 10 seconds. Maybe less. Okay. Sorry, defecation occurs.
Wow.
Well, you know, that is life.
Okay,
Things you never wanted to know, but found out anyway.
Yep.
right. Okay. I am looking for someone within that, but not near enough to.
Ooh, I gotta see if my staff blows up. Forgot that.
Here is.
Oh yeah, we should.
Herein lies the
It
problem.
does not.
Let's see.
You have a guy right next to you can smack.
I know. I meant with the lightning. So.
What is
I'm
the
just
spell?
making sure
That's fair.
it doesn't hit someone else.
Oh.
It's a 5 foot, so it's a 4x4 square. I mean, you can do that pretty easily. Like those two guys north of me, that'd be perfect. Or the two guys
Yeah.
by Kadaf, but that would rob him of killing.
Can I use
Hold on.
Can I use
Yeah,
my
please don't.
armor?
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm just. Where did the commander go?
Dead.
He's dead.
Commander
Oh,
died.
he's dead.
He got burnt
Okay,
up
no
and then
problem.
shot in the left eye, specifically. In the left
Specifically
eye.
the left eye.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this one here.
You have to point him out to me.
Uh,
Click on him. Oh, there he is. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
next to the two other guys.
All
Our
right.
allies?
Yes, allies. So he's DC 13,
Just phasing.
Are you?
dexterity.
Bob's phasing.
Phasing in and out.
Dexterity. That was only a 12.
18 hit points of damage.
19. And he is dead.
Okay, and we will attack the one next to me with a bite claw combination.
You poor bastard. And you get killed
Alright.
by a bar.
He's getting killed by a bar.
Probably not. Not on
Oh,
that
not
roll.
with a 4. No, not with a 4.
So at the 9 to hit, I'm imagining that's not a hit.
No. No.
And a
He's not
natural
naked,
20
so
for,
no.
a natural 20 for the claw attack.
All right.
Hold it.
And let's see. Actually, it's +7 to hit, so it would have been 11.
That still would have missed.
Yeah. And let's see, this is 2d6 plus 5, so
Max damage is 17 plus dice.
dice is 9.
All right, plus the 17.
Plus, yeah.
Wow. Dang, Forsyth is cleaning house.
It is my part of my role.
Well, this is true.
I mean, well, druids, they clean up the forest. This is a forest.
They clean up the forest. Only you can prevent forest fire.
Nope. There was already a fire.
Nope, not if Fix
Nope,
has
that's
anything
true.
to say about it.
There is already a fire. Yep, you got a good point. All right, Cadet.
Oh, and my movement, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can move still. Sorry.
So let's see. I'm going to move this way. Because there's some guys here who look like they need some help dying.
Yeah, you're going to run up to that guy. He's probably going to wet his pants. All right. Cadet, what would you like to do?
All right. So, which one of the two in front of me look more hurt?
The two in front of you, they are equally hurt.
All right. Well, I'll cast Hex on
You hit them both
what?
equally. I said you hit them both equally with your armor of Agathis.
That's true. I just wasn't 100% sure if they had taken anything else yet.
Yeah, I don't think either one of them had.
All right. Well, I'll cast Hex on the one on the right.
All right.
And swing my sword a couple times at him.
All right. Swing your sword. Probably not going to survive long enough for me to find Hex. There it is. I found it. Ha
First one's a 16 to hit.
That just misses.
Wow.
And they don't have a whole lot of hit points, but they have some decent armor.
Oh, that's better. 26.
That hits.
That's 16 damage.
All right. 16 damage is enough to take him out.
All right.
Told ya.
Then, hold on. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, because you can probably leave the thing there. Let me just double check if this is a.
It's a bonus action to move it, isn't it?
Depends
Yeah,
on if he uses the spell
It is,
or
but I cast it as a bonus action, so I can't move it this turn. I'm just double checking if something else is a bonus action, but it does not look like it, so I'm just going to do it. So, I'm using my Cursed Spectre ability, so that one turns into a Spectre that I just killed. Well, a Spectre rises from its dead body. And it has its own initiative.
Are you going to lose Shao it?
It's actually got a 20 for initiative because it's a lot faster than I am.
Dang.
Well, I rolled a lot better for it. And I'm going to tell it to attack the other one. So on
Okay.
its turn, that's what it'll
Well,
do
its
unless I
turn
tell it
is-
otherwise.
That's what it'll do. Are you gonna be able to stop him in time if this guy decides to surrender?
I don't know.
Maybe. We'll see.
I don't think he is.
Will
Not
he
that
want
concerned.
to?
All right, because I accidentally knocked them off the initiative. They are last on the initiative. These.
The onus is on him as the aggressor. The party of the first part.
um, the guy over here by the bear is he's freaking out. He's gonna run up and hit the bear because animals won't survive long enough. Oh wow, he's actually gonna hit the bear. That's like a 19 to hit.
He's always attacking bears. What's wrong with these people?
Well, when the bear comes running at you,
The bear run over
don't
the
run
mountain.
away.
Fight or
All right,
flight.
how many temp hit points did he take off?
4.
That's still 10 hit
Oh.
points, so.
That's still some hit points.
Wow.
Oh, that's Alex.
So I still have two
'Two
temp hit points.
The rest of them seem to wait. At the beginning of the turn, they take damage from the spirit guardians, right?
Yeah, once they start their turn.
Okay, so both of those will need what is it? Wisdom
DC
save.
15 wisdom.
One saved, the other did not.
Okay, so the one that didn't save is going to take 17 points of damage, and the other one's going to take 8.
This poor guy has been hit too many times. All right. The other guy is gonna step off to the side because he doesn't want to get hit anymore, and surrenders. This guy is surrendering.
I shut off my spirit guardians if I see them surrendering.
Okay. They're all well, all of them. I'm just gonna put one on here. He's the only one that's actually attacking, which is
Yeah, I
on the
get
bear.
that.
I don't know what I just threw on him, but I wanted to.
Because he's tired of living. He doesn't want to go on.
Yes, he's tired of living. He
The
attacked
show
the bear.
must go on.
All the rest are going to attempt to surrender, including the guy at the construct, because he sees that the construct is most likely being controlled. It's made of metal, and so therefore most likely being controlled. So he is also going to surrender. The guy at the bear is just freaking out and just like, bear!
What about the guy by me?
Yes, he is surrendering as well. Although he's looking at you very confused because you're not wearing any kind of insignia from Rarmon or Patharian Empire or anything. Like,
Just call us the
not-
Hextons.
Just a great big symbol of the Raven Queen.
Yeah.
And since speaking is a free action, can I do it while they're all surrendering or not?
Yeah, I'll let you do it because they're surrendering.
I'm gonna ask Fix just kind of over my shoulder. Do I tell this specter to stand down too?
Yes, please.
And I'll tell the specter to not attack and
Alright.
just defend me.
It's unsportsmanly like to kill surrendering soldiers.
Very well.
I'm not a sportsman.
Well, right now you're a bear.
Don't know what these
Alright.
sports things you're talking about are, but
I
whatever.
would have said ungentlemanly, but none of us are gentlemen either, so.
We're murder hobos.
I'm not a murder hobo.
Neither am I.
Alright, they are all surrendering except for the one at the bear. Forsyth.
Okay, we're gonna just the lightning's too far from him, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So we're just going to.
Did you pass
I
your
can't see
concentration
behind
for
me,
that when he hit you?
Oh no, I didn't. But okay. So concentration for that is it goes down.
It goes down. It's out.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm gonna bite the guy. +7 and 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Okay, and then I'm going to swing a paw,
All right.
and that's only a 12. So
That
just
will also miss.
pitiful rolls.
That is kind of
Seeker says out loud, seriously?
Maybe if you start singing bare necessities at him, he'll die.
Look for the bare necessities.
no psychic damage.
If I was a bard,
Yeah.
A bard druid combo, and you start singing show tunes to do psychic damage.
He gets yelled at by a comrade. Oh wait, is anybody else gonna do anything? Because that's his turn. Anybody else gonna
I
do?
told you what Seeker did. Seeker just looked at him and goes, seriously? Trying to die?
Fine to die.
Fix would do something if that guy didn't surrender.
Yeah, at this moment he doesn't look like he's going to surrender.
All right. So what Fix will do is,
He's too freaked out at the moment.
yep, he will Misty Step over here,
All right.
and then he will look at the guy that's not surrendering, and cast command and command him to yield.
Oh, what is that save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. I rolled a 16.
You saved, but I still told him to yield, so maybe he'll just think better of it. It would have been more like, yield, you fool.
Yield, you fool.
Seeker goes over there, pulls his pants down, and put him over his knee and says,
But don't you see
I'm
that
kidding,
bear
I
in
don't
front
do
of me?
that. Yeah, I do, but I don't do that, but that'd be hilarious.
Now you have a bear attacking and a bear bottom. Anyway.
Gonna get a nice scar on that. All right. When it gets to their turn, one of his comrades will also tell him to stand down, and he will stop attacking and brace himself and hope that the bear doesn't hit him.
That's a nice guy.
Oh, did you want to do something? I asked if anybody else wanted to do
Oh,
something. What do you want to do?
I was waiting for Seeker to get done.
Oh, okay. What do you want to do?
I would vortex warp him in front of the commander of the other army.
Okay.
As far as close as I can do. And
Oh, I
will
like
move to
that. Yeah.
Well, I don't know how far it goes.
do it. Oh,
That's like 60 feet.
that's fine. I can move
Okay.
him 90 feet.
Okay. All right. Oops, he's there. Let's, whoop. We can get rid of that. Whoop. All right. And he's been told to stand down. Everybody is yielding. They're laying down their weapons.
Seeker starts corralling them in a very military fashion.
All right.
Gets them all
Um,
lined up, disarmed.
Yep.
And I now have a specter that is
Chilling.
following me around.
Just chilling.
Fix will
Which
go
I
over
don't
and
think
loot
I've
the
used that
commander.
before.
Yeah. This is the
I don't
first
think
time
I've used this ability before.
raised something
Look at
from
what they did to Greg.
Let Greg go!
I would ignore them saying anything, but not my party.
No, Seeker's
It's
kind
my
of like, wow,
party,
that's
and
cool.
I'll...
Yeah, I don't know if anybody has an aversion to the
Nope.
trickster per se.
Nope. Cadet just, Fix throws out the fireball for, the first time, and Cadet has to show him up with the Spectre. I see how it is.
Yeah.
And it lasts until the end of my next long rest.
I know, that thing is...
It's gonna follow him all day.
Yep.
Well, I can give it commands and tell it and have it do stuff, but
Is it considered undead? I think it is, right?
yes, it is.
So Seeker's kind of giving you a weird look then, since he follows Kellenborg, but he doesn't say anything. But he does not get close to it.
If I notice you giving a weird look, I'll actually look at you and say, "Don't worry, it won't be around for very long. This is a temporary thing."
Oh, I'm not worried. It's an abomination.
Yes,
That's all
but
he says. He doesn't say
an
anything else.
occasionally useful one.
He just walks away from you. He doesn't really say anything.
The bear ain't going nowhere.
We've got a bear and a specter calling the group. Wait, this sounds like the beginning of a bad joke.
A bear, a specter, and a construct walk into a bar.
Ouch.
The fourth one ducks.
The fourth one does.
But
All right.
Yeah, priest, a rabbi, and
There we go. Thank you.
a priest, a rabbi, and a minister walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Is this a joke?"
We can watch him peruse Discord.
Yep, I had to shut that off real quick. I was trying to get back to our Discord.
All right. So,
because I was asking him a question.
Did you say somebody's asking a question?
No, I asked Joe a question.
Oh,
That's why he was.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So you corral the enemies. The commander does approach your group. You're kind of scattered. Seeker's gathering people, so he'll probably approach Kadeth or Fick. Possibly Kadeth, because he has just a taller presence. Unless Kadeth gives him someplace else to look, because Seeker's corralling people. He will approach.
Oh, I'll help him corral people.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go.
Time information.
The spearhead.
Wait.
There you go.
They're in Fireball. I don't want to be in that.
The commander will approach and say, "Thank you for your timed arrival. We were outnumbered. I appreciate your assistance."
Well, I have a feeling that our assistance may have been ordained by the gods. But I'm not 100% sure on that. We were merely trying to get close to... Where is it? Rarmon?
Yes, we are from Rarmon. It's
Or no, where was it that we're trying to get close to? I'm trying to remember.
We're on our way to the foundation stones.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I would tell him we were attempting to get close to the foundation stones, and I believe Rarmon is the closest we could come with our current options.
Well, from here you're looking at still another month's journey.
All I need,
Ouch.
another ouch.
Well, it did cut our travel time in half, but perhaps there are options within Rarmon to shorten that time even further.
Perhaps.
Tell me, how far are we from the city?
We're only maybe a 7-hour hike to the west. So.
How did you find out about the attack?
We were informed by a messenger.
And you don't think that this was perhaps an ambush? Seeing you were outnumbered.
We were outnumbered. I think we still could have managed, but it was definitely a lot easier with your assistance. We were indeed outnumbered, but the messenger that we received this from, they were from Key.
Interesting.
What was the messenger's name?
Oh, the messenger.
Somebody Jensen.
Somebody Trinston.
Or just somebody who works for the Trinstons.
Right. Or who was the message from, I guess would be the better question.
The message from a lady. She calls herself Mistress Fallon or Fallon. Fallon. I think it's Fallon. Mistress Fallon.
And I'm drawing
Does that
a
mean anything
blank.
to any of us?
Like, I know it means something, I'm just drawing a blank on it.
I've heard that name.
I have clear crayons. They draw blanks.
Isn't?
Yeah, they draw blanks too.
Yeah. Isn't that his mother's name?
That is your mother's name
Yeah, that's what I thought.
in the Jagged Dream. That
Yep. Gotcha.
she told
Which
me
he
to
hasn't
tell them if you were in trouble.
Which he hasn't revealed to the party.
No, you have not revealed that to the party yet.
Well, knowing that it was from Key, I'm going to look at Fix and say, is this someone you know?
I've met her once or twice.
And how the hell would she know we'd be right here,
see.
right now?
Oh, I don't think that she knew that we would be here right now. I think that she knew that there was going to be this attack right here and right now. I think that why we're here is more otherworldly.
I think Kellamvor and the Raven Queen and such may have more to do with why we're here.
You know, when you really think about it, for any gods to be working in concert, it makes the most sense that the Raven Queen and Kellamvor be in concert with each other. It makes total sense.
Absolutely.
Fix just kind of goes, okay, sure. But what exactly did they tell you?
Still doesn't know what to do with all this.
The messenger just said that an army from Malay was intending to attack Rarmon.
What end?
Intended to. She didn't go into too much more information than that. We decided to meet them out on the field as opposed to in the city. I seriously doubt they could have overtaken the city by any means, but caused enough damage to be troubling, sure.
Has anyone lose the dead commander's body?
I said that Fix was doing that at the earlier, but I don't know. We didn't get to the
I can
the
get
rewards.
the tech magic going.
Yeah. Is the messenger still within your city?
Possibly. You notice him kind of look to the sky.
I
I'm
look to
definitely
the
gonna
sky.
I'm like, what the hell?
You will see in the distance there is kind of a black shape in the sky. You can see it that it's flying. I mean, it almost looks like a bird. It's flying that direction or towards you. It's flying towards you. The closer it gets, the less bird-like it looks.
I'm getting out of grenade or fire breath pattern immediately.
Run! This is not. This is not the book I'm looking for.
I'm like over here, and if anybody gets near me, I tell them to fuck off and get away from me.
These are not the random monsters you're looking for.
Not the monster you're looking for. I went too far. Okay.
So, yeah, I assume I'm over here talking to this guy.
I've moved off of the owlbear. Let me go back to
It
it.
says incoming.
Where is the figure coming from?
Did we lose them both?
Maybe.
Looks like it.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Looks like we lost her camera.
And audio.
I think her audio goes through her cam though, which if we lost her cam, then we'd lose the audio. And they
I
just
will
dropped.
text them
Oh,
and find out. Oh,
they're back, maybe?
they're back.
They're back, but no video or audio at the moment. They could probably hear us talking.
Oh yeah,
So don't talk badly about them while they're not
I
talking.
never do.
I usually do.
You're supposed to.
My job.
Is your foot tasty?
Monday,
Looks like you're enjoying it.
We'll give them a couple moments.
Might be time for
Get texted.
a
Yep.
bio break.
Yep, I think we will, folks.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and take a 5-10 minute break. See if we can get our lovely DM and Evangeline back in, and we'll be back as soon as possible.
Yep.
Welcome
I
on
got my
board.
drink.
And we're back.
Hi, we're back again. Fixed, hopefully, for the rest of the night.
Yes.
Where we left off, you had something flying towards you. As it gets closer, you're gonna recognize.
It's a dragon.
Hey, your accent's coming back,
I
hon.
can't see
I know.
that. What is that?
Oh wait,
Only it's black.
what is it?
Oh, it's a white. Oh, it's a black dragon or
Looks
drake.
like what
Okay.
Oh.
a anaconda or something.
Hey, do we have
It
a
kind of looks like a pterodactyl or something.
so not really a
It's
dragon?
It's
Yeah,
dragon-esque.
It's dragon-esque. It's a Zydrake. It does have a rider on it, also dressed in black.
Which direction is it coming from?
It's coming from over Rarmon.
Is it moving pretty fast?
Oh yeah, it's moving quite fast. A casual pace for a Zydrake is 120 feet.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I will holler over there to the bookhead. You
the
know
bookhead?
this person, this thing?
The
I'm gonna
bookhead?
holler over to Forsyth. Can you turn into one of those?
Not yet. Or never.
Probably
That's
never.
a challenge rating 5.
Yeah. Challenge rating 5?
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah.
eventually maybe.
Let's see.
But they're not a beast,
Yeah,
probably.
No, they're not a beast.
No,
So you'd
they're
have to expand. You'd have to do one of the things that expands it to non-beasts.
Yeah. I gotta
Beyond
find
me.
that. I didn't know you could
Forsyth.
do that.
Forsyth.
The commander will say, yeah, that would be the messenger. In answer to Evangeline's
That would
question.
be the messenger? The one that told you the bad guys were here?
Yes.
Fix, is
Why
this
they got the bottle?
something you recognize?
I have a suspicion,
Very well.
but let's find out. He stands and waits, but Kadath and anyone
that,
near
yeah.
them sees like little sparks of energy in between his fingers, like he's ready to throw down again if need be.
I'll look over at Fix. I'll follow your lead on this one.
I'm just not going to be in a cluster with anyone.
I'll stand over here.
Yeah, you see where he is in reference to everyone else.
Yes.
Oh, geez.
Seeker may have a good idea, Kadath. Let's spread out a little bit.
Spread it out.
Perhaps. If this is merely a messenger, then we should be okay.
Should
I would
be.
think.
How long is this after the battle?
Like right after.
Okay, yeah, so I'm still a bear.
Okay.
So I'm still guarding these guys.
But he'll stand there like
Still a bear, that's right.
as like
Only 2 of you.
when like government officials are awaiting foreign dignitaries, they're kind of sitting there waiting.
Yeah.
That's kind of how Fix is looking like. What the hell's gonna happen here?
All right. It doesn't take long.
I'm
The
leaving my
Drake-
specter to help guard.
It is huge. And it begins to, it kind of flies by, it lowers down, flies by, kind of turns around, and then lands. No breath weapon.
Way over here, because it's the only
Does
spot
not
we
shoot
can-
any breath weapon. But it lands relatively close to the commander. You will see a figure, it's a black Zydrake. And you will see a figure dressed in black leathers, has a black kind of across her face, definitely female. But she slides down. She will step forward. She will say, Commander, where's my name? Where's my name? Where's my name?
Say her name.
Where's my name?
Memories kinda hazy. Can't call this lady.
Commander Shanro.
I love how Joe's covering his face. That's awesome. That means I struck gold.
That song was going on in my head, and it just
Yeah.
like
I'm glad I don't know it.
it's a '90s early 2000s R&B song.
Get
Oh,
Beyonce.
well, that, yeah. That
Well,
would,
no,
that would
Destiny's
explain,
Child, not Beyonce. But yeah. Anyway.
She
would
slides,
explain why I don't know it.
she slides off extremely gracefully. As soon as her feet hit the ground, she's walking, and she's walking toward the commander. She says, Commander Shanro, I see, you have the situation under control. He says, yes, Mistress Fallon, I appreciate the warning and direction.
Does that look like Fix?
What?
Or
Um,
does Fix look like her, I should say?
Well,
actually, I'm not sure that you resemble her at all.
no,
Oh,
they're
okay.
completely different races.
Yeah, she's human.
Oh,
And
okay.
Fix is a dwarf.
I don't remember what color. I want to say her eyes are blue, but I think it's black hair, blue eyes.
Yep.
I don't remember. You don't really see her hair, but she does have some piercing blue eyes. Her hair's all tucked up in the hood. She says, good. You also received aid. Commander, they kind of showed up out of nowhere, but I appreciated their aid. We were able to capture the rest of the unit that was headed toward Rarmon with their aid, as opposed to forcing them to retreat. We were able to catch them all. Well, those that were left alive.
Sorry. I can't talk, I'm a bear.
You're a bear. The bear growls every now and then. The lady will say, well, I see you have this taken care of. And she will begin to head back to her drink.
Fix is just watching her. Did she even acknowledge him or even look at him?
She did not. Roll me an insight.
Where is Fix?
Fix is off to the side a bit
Off to the side somewhere.
because he said that Seeker's idea
Probably
was
would have landed fairly closely. It won't stop moving. Right there.
Oh, I had my finger on top of you.
insight is 19.
Okay. You will gather from the insight that she is purposefully not looking at you.
Understood.
That's interesting.
He is going to cast a spell without any components, so that people, settle spell, and whisper as low as he can. We still need to talk.
She'll climb up on the drake. And she will say, in response, once she gets on the drake, she will whisper in response, I know I have a name for it. We started in Thrice. No, we're in Rarmon, not in Thrice.
We're in
She will
Rar,
say-
man. Oh.
We're in Rarman. She will... I need a name. The Twisted Penny.
Okay.
I don't know. Twisted Penny. Tonight.
It would be the Twisted Copper.
Okay, the Twisted Copper. But they don't have pennies. They have copper pieces.
Yes. The twisted copper.
The twisted copper.
It could be a girl named Penny with weird proclivities.
There's truth in
that
TMI.
that'd be an interesting tavern, I'm sure.
that.
All right, with that fix would just go about as if nothing occurred.
I just realized I've been muted this whole time. I keep talking.
Oh.
I know why I'm not hearing you.
I do that all the time.
Well, because I had asked Fix when she was first coming up. Do you recognize her? Like I would have kept it low, but or actually, well, first I asked you, do we recognize her?
Oh, no, you don't recognize her.
Okay. Then I was gonna ask Fix if he did.
Fix will look at Kadeth and say, "I've never seen this before."
And I'm just thinking, okay, a non-answer. Got it.
No, I haven't never seen this before. Which to Fix's defense, Fix, you have not actually seen her, Drake. You just know that she knows a lot about them.
Yeah, and he has never
so
seen her in this garb, in this
No.
persona. So
So I'm
No.
confused. Out of character, I thought your mom was in the town we came from, where your shitting family was.
Yeah.
she's in Key. That's where
Yeah,
their
that's
household
where
is.
she resides.
But this is your mom right here.
Out of character,
Right?
yes.
Out of
So
character.
why
Yeah.
wouldn't we recognize her when we met her and we spend a night in her house?
Well, for one
That's-
thing, she's completely covered in
Covered.
black with her face covered.
Yeah.
Okay,
She's
that's
got
what I
a
was trying to understand.
yep. She's got a
Yeah.
big
Yeah,
cowl and
covered.
hood and face mask
Yeah.
and everything.
Got
She
it. Now I
doesn't want to be
understand.
known.
She's being a ninja right now.
Yeah. She's being a ninja. In full
She's
view, talking to people.
incognito.
Incognito.
I've never been there.
And the only reason that Fix actually knows who it is because he was given that name in case he needed help from the Jagged Dream.
Right, roger that. Okay, back in character. I was just really
Okay.
lost for a
No
second
worries.
there.
No worries. Clarification given.
Yep.
hmm
And
All right.
yeah, and Fix's statement was 100% truthful. But there's
Yeah.
there's more that's not being told, and Kadeth would probably know that as much as
Oh,
they've
yeah,
spent
The
together.
way he responded
Picked
made
that up right
clear.
away, and
Yeah.
and I didn't say anything. I just okay.
All
I
right.
figure we'll talk about it later.
The commander gives orders to the troop to begin moving the prisoners back to Rarmon and invites you to travel with them.
Well, I would want to look over the loot of the commander if there's any. I would just check for
Yeah.
magic. That's what I always do.
I
Magic
can do
and
detect
money.
magic for free. So
Magic
detect
and money.
magic at will. Yay!
Magic and money.
Wait, why are you doing it at Will? What'd he ever do to you?
Because I
one's
don't
Will?
like Will.
Because he always rolls ones and nobody likes him in their party.
Because Will always has magic, so I have to detect magic at will.
At will.
I was talking about Will Wheaton, but anyway, go
Oh.
ahead.
Yeah, he does roll a lot
I
of
don't know. I
ones.
might be able to give him a
So
run
many
for his money.
ones.
Okay. That
Is there anything on that commander's body when I go and look?
On the commander, you will find a long sword +1. I'm just going to give it to you because
Okay.
you would recognize it. Kadeth, you see the magic on it. It is a long sword +1 on the commander. And among the commander and the troops, you are going to find 75 gold.
I'm just looking for magic, but sure.
Well, somebody else
Or
said that.
Numenera. Yeah, Numenera. That's what I'm looking. Magic in Numenera.
Or Numenera, yeah. There's no Numenera on them.
Okay.
The money can go into party funds.
Sure.
Well, assuming the commander of the other guys doesn't care.
Well, he shouldn't. We
No.
killed him. He didn't.
I
You can take
I
whatever
cooked
food.
that meal medium rare myself. We're gonna get the booty from it.
Mm.
All right. So you head toward town. It takes you about 7 hours to get there. If there's anything you wish to discuss along the way, please feel free.
I'm gonna make sure the Spectre is helping to guard the prisoners,
All right.
so that I don't have to worry about them.
All right.
And
That looks weird, man.
And then I'm gonna try and pull Fix far enough away where we can talk without people overhearing us if we're whispering, basically.
All right.
That works for me. I'm gonna do the same thing with Seeker.
Okay. All right. Okay, Cadet and Fix. Cadet, you pull Fix aside and you chat with him.
So Fix, I know you know more than you were saying. Is there anything that the rest of us should know about that writer?
What do you suspect?
Well, knowing that it's someone from Key and you seem to recognize the name, I would suspect some sort of relation to your family, or maybe the Jagged Dream. Probably both. But I'm not sure beyond that.
You're pretty spot on. And please, this is to stay between us. That is
Very well.
and I'm just guessing here, but the leader of the Jagged Dream, who was also the head of my household, or the
So,
matron of my household.
so the leader is your mother. Interesting. And I don't know if you had told us any of that before, or how much of that you had told us before, but
Not that much.
okay.
Which is
Well,
why he prefaced it with, "This stays between us for now until he is ready to share with the rest of the group."
right. Well, are we meeting up with her?
I am.
Do you need backup?
I don't think so.
Very well. I can at least be nearby just in case if you would like.
Much appreciated. Within, what is it, 500 feet do we have?
Yeah, 500 feet.
Yeah.
Wait in the back alley.
I probably won't be quite that far away, but
In the alley in
Yeah.
a white unmarked van.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
The password is FBI surveillance van.
Yeah. Free Wi-Fi. Really?
Yeah, all right.
Well, then I hope you are able to get any information that you need from her, and
I have no information that I need from her. I just need to let her know of the deal that I have put my family's name into,
yes, that.
so that it doesn't come as a surprise.
Probably wise.
I believe it was once said, better to beg for forgiveness than ask for permission.
Well, I think that certainly applies in this case because we were somewhat in a pickle. as the saying goes.
Yes.
If you bring me up pickles, and I want to go eat one of mine.
I have some.
I'm all out of
Tonight.
pickles.
Twice tonight.
Big jar of them.
I need to go buy more pickles.
So do I. I got a jar like this big.
Nice.
Try
Well,
the Polish dills.
That's
I
what they
will.
are.
Yeah, I love those.
I will
I
keep
have-
this to myself as long as you deem it necessary.
Even from your order, please.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
They understand the need for secrecy and things sometimes.
Especially from your order.
So what does Evangeline have to say to Seeker, I wonder?
So, yeah, we'll go unless you have anything for me else, I'd
Nope.
go rejoin the crowd.
Yeah.
All right. Evangeline, you grabbed Seeker about the same time. Say hey.
Speaker, I know this is not anything that might be of big news to you, but Lady Guerra,
The black-clad dragon lady. Or Drake, sorry.
No,
No.
that was Mistress
that was Mistress somebody,
Fallon.
Fallon. Lady Guerra, the one who had Kosha in the blood oath.
Oh, yes, the overconfident one, yes.
She gave in way too quick.
I know. Remember, I remarked on that very night?
Yes, she did.
Something's off.
Something's way off on that. I fear she may be coming after us yet again.
For what reason?
Well, for one thing, Fix owes her a reasonable favor.
So to be clear, Fix owes her a favor, or did he indebt our entire group to a favor? Because I agreed to nothing.
I agreed to nothing either.
He said himself.
He did totally himself, and I do believe that he will keep it that way. However, if she does not get what she wants the other way you mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
I fear she will be back, because I believe that she will want, to the best of my knowledge, he still has the vial of blood.
But from what okay, do I understand that? I heard what is it? Not Kofik. Forsyth. I heard Forsyth's friend say that she just got a vial of blood out of the blood pool that's in almost every temple to the Raven Queen. Is that correct?
Yep.
So, all right, thank you. So it stands to reason that there's none of this person's blood in there, and it's just a holy mixture that the temple uses, therefore rendering her vial that she values so much useless.
That's entirely possible. I do not know anything about it.
Can I make a religion check?
You can. I'm not sure that Seeker knows that it's from the blood pool. I don't know that Seeker knows the blood pool, but you do know that the vial of blood came from
Whoa.
the Order of Balance.
No.
I thought I did.
If they all know it was from the blood pool because she told me.
Oh, and
That's
you
what
told
I'm remembering.
Okay.
Yes.
All
Okay.
right. Okay.
Yeah. She
My
did
bad.
tell me.
My bad.
I'm going to make a religion check to see if I know what that blood pool is comprised of, because as far as I know, the blood pool is there already. You don't bleed into it to create it. It's already there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So let me,
Yeah.
+3. That would be a 21.
21. To the best of your knowledge, the blood pool is already there.
Mm-hmm.
However, there are several rituals that kind of come to mind that might use blood. Not necessarily in direct connection to the blood pool, but just rituals in general that are blood rituals, like a blood oath, things like that, that do use blood, and perhaps it may be connected, but
But
you
not
really don't know.
specifically his blood is in there because the
Right,
pool was
yeah.
already in existence. That's what I'm going off of.
Right, yeah.
However, Lady Guerra believes that it is a vial of his blood, I believe. She believes the vial contains his blood.
But when she comes to find out that it most likely does not, that's when you're saying she might come knocking?
No, I'm saying she might not come knocking to get it. If
What
if
might?
the Order of Balance, the followers of the Raven Queen, were able to determine the breach in their what's the word?
Rank? Order?
The
Secrecy?
the breach of
I don't know what
being able to enter into their building.
breach their
If
walls.
if they have discovered the breach of their walls, they may have sealed it already. And if she believes she can get it another way, for the piece of discussion that you overheard, but that breach is now sealed, she may come after the vial which she already believes contains his blood, which was last seen with Fix and I.
So she might believe that we still have it. So it stands to, well, I have to ask the question, do we still have it as a group?
Well, you guys are off talking alone, so.
In character, I don't know. He could have turned it over to Kadath. He could still have it.
Well, prudence would have dictated that he did, seeing as Kadath is a follower of Shah herself. He would be best equipped to know what to do with it, if anything. Perhaps we should ask.
Perhaps.
Oh, Kadath.
Have you got
Yes. You rang.
Do you happen to still have in your possession the very item that set us upon this current course of action? It's small, has stuff in it.
Are you
I'm speaking in
of
code because we're around people we don't know.
the liquid?
Yes, the elixir. We'll call it that.
I wouldn't want to drink it, but okay.
You might if you're a vampire.
What don't you get about this conversation?
I have never been in possession of that particular item.
Anyone in our group still possess it?
Well,
Fix,
it was
Forsyth,
given
anyone?
to Fix at some point, and to the best of my knowledge, he still has it.
Did you
You're the
call
worshiper
everyone
of Shah.
together for this conversation, or like?
I will now. I went to Kadath first because I thought, in a logical world, that would be the person that the vial of blood taking from a Sharan temple would be given to. But call me crazy. Okay, so now I call everybody together,
Not
please.
Star, Raven Queen.
Raven Queen, I mean.
You crazy. Hey, Fix, get over here.
Speaking of crazy, and I just ask you directly, do you still have the vial?
Yes.
And another question, why wouldn't you have given it to Kadath to have his order or his lady do with as they saw fit? I'm confused.
Because it's mine.
But it's not. It was taken from the temple of the Raven Queen. How is that yours?
And I traded for it.
Wow. Is
And
all.
I
Speaker says, and he just walks away.
And
And
Kadath
I
never asked
And I
fully
for it.
come up
trust
behind you and
Fix.
Seeker, I will
I
tell
f-
you, watch my back.
I fully
You-
trust Fix with it.
It definitely is not Fix that I'm worried about.
Who is it that you're worried about?
Lady Yara.
Oh, I plan to make sure that she's taken care of.
I need to
Your
know this.
choices continually confound me.
Why?
Because you treat this group as an extension of your power of some kind, that you are somehow in charge and are able to make decisions and do things without
I
consulting us, without including us, and letting us know exactly what's going on. It troubles me greatly that you believe, for whatever thought you dreamed up in your head, that something taken from a god's temple is somehow yours, no matter what bargain you made for it.
Well, for
Yeah.
one, I never like asked you guys for your assistance in these things because I didn't have a chance to consult you with them. So I offered my favor, not yours, not any of the groups, mine, because the entire situation was thrown into a whirlwind of fuckery when everything happened, and we were going to lose our chance to communicate with the girl and to see where they were going without possibly being spotted. I know that we we have those of us that are very good at being unseen, but traveling over multiple days in an entire group is hard to hide.
I'm,
So,
I'm not arguing. You're absolutely right on that point. I'm talking about the aftermath. Now that you have it, it just seemed the logical choice to give it to the worshiper
and
of the Raven Queen.
if Kadath had asked for it, I would have considered giving it to him, but he hasn't asked for it, and he seems okay with me having it.
I'm going to Kadath.
We're all right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
I know I don't have to really go anywhere, but
But she's doing
I'm
it.
going to talk to Kadath. Are we safe from your order chasing us down for this vial?
Yes.
What
They
about your god?
I believe if she wants me to destroy it or do anything specific with it, she will let me know. Or she will let Lady Tatra know, and Lady Tatra will let me know.
But is she aware of its existence?
Yes.
Lady Patra or the Raven Queen?
Well, I would assume the Raven Queen is,
How would the
but Lady
Raven Queen
Tatra is, yes.
not know? I thought gods were all knowing. Like, isn't that what you guys have been telling me?
That's not the case, no.
Not all knowing,
Not me.
but I
Well-
would imagine they know.
When
They
things are
certainly know more
stolen
than
from their
us.
temple, right?
They certainly know things that go on in their own temples.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm
I have
glad I
no use
broached the
for them.
subject. Well, I thank you for saying that. It seemed the most logical choice to me.
I have no
considering-
use for the vial. Fix
No, I meant
may
returning
still.
it.
Well,
I do fear that Lady Gira still wants a vial of his blood.
and there may be ways to trick her into thinking it is the blood she's looking for and replace the blood with something else.
Her
But-
last knowledge of the vial is with Six.
Correct.
If she cannot get it another way, she may come after us.
And I would,
It's going
rather-
to be a force.
in some ways, I
don't
would
know that
rather
we're
her.
prepared to be reckoned
I would
with.
rather her track it to us than to the temple itself. And I don't know of a sure way to destroy it, or destroy the blood at least. So for now, I believe it's safe in Fix's care. I forget. Are you keeping it in a bag of holding or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It is
Well, that
hidden.
keeps it out of scrying eyes, at least.
Yep.
yeah.
And he looks around. Is there anyone around us?
The prisoners are walking ahead of you with the guards and the commander. They're far enough ahead. You guys kind of fell back a little bit as you were chatting, and they realize that you've fallen back, but they're not holding back to wait for you or anything. They figure you'll catch up. So there's nobody like really in earshot unless you want to screen it from the rooftop.
Yeah, no. Then he'll look at the group and he says, and if you must know, there is a substantial chance that there is no blood of, what was it, Marcus?
Close enough.
Elijah. Elijah. Within this
There's
vial.
definitely no blood of Marcus because he's not part of it also.
There is a strong possibility that there is no bindable amount of blood of Aurelius. My brain
Elijah.
is Elijah. My God, my brain.
I
I was thinking Mark. I was. I was thinking Marcus Aurelius, and no. Sorry, of Elijah within this vial, and seeing as my bargain was for the breaking of the oath and the vial of Elijah's blood, if I can show that his blood is not in here, then that frees me from the agreement.
And that is something we may be able to test when we have more time in Thrice. But
Fair enough. But that
we
doesn't
were
change the fact that she believes it to be.
And if she sends someone after us, you're traveling with us. So I would not stand idly by if she or any of her agents attempted to murder you. I'd be inclined to help defend you and murder them back. That's all I'm saying.
While I much appreciate it, and thank you for that, I am hoping to find arrangements tonight, actually, that will put her off of us. And God's willing, maybe she'll die.
perhaps.
I don't know. That armor is pretty sturdy. We'll see.
You investigated that armor along with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am aware. I also know she takes it off at night.
Only part of it.
Yeah. But even
And
Numenera can be.
It's not easy to take off. Believe me, I would know.
But even Numenera, as powerful as it may be, can be defeated.
Of course. I just think that we as a group are very, 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 at about 13,000 varies to that, pity at communicating with each other. And I think that needs to change because as we get more power, for lack of, as we level up, I don't know how you say that in the vernacular D&D.
As we gain
we
more
exposure.
experience in,
and gain an influence in the world.
yes,
What Kadath said, as that happens more and more, it is going to be imperative that we know what's going on with each other and can trust each other. Despite the fact that we serve different orders and gods, we do understand one fundamental truth. No one can deny, in our experience, that everything that we've done and everything we have accomplished has had a commonality thread governed literally by the gods. Literally.
Very true.
yes.
So I think it's time we start trusting each other and understanding we're all on the same mission, whatever that may be.
And that's where I start by sharing my concerns.
Which she did to me, which I came to you, because I'm known for my social graces.
Yes. Absolutely.
He shakes his head immediately.
Absolutely.
I go to Fix because I know he gets it. I mean, to Seeker because I know he gets it.
Yeah.
And I do appreciate, and I mean, I forget, did I actually tell the group about the ceremony and stuff?
No.
Not yet.
No, no,
Okay.
you didn't.
Then actually what I'll do, so well, with that in mind,
The subject of
Forsyth, will you join us, please? I'll yell that out to wherever
He's
Forsyth is.
already listening. Have you met
Why not?
Forsyth? He's right there, hiding under that bush.
I was waiting for Forsyth to come up and give you all a bear hug.
The moving bush. And I'll basically spend the next 10, 20 minutes, whatever it takes, explaining all about the ritual and how we use it to commune with the Raven Queen, and explain about the blood pool and all that stuff.
That's pretty cool because that confirms the religion roll I made, right, Jody?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah. It did exist, but the new information that he does share with you, Seeker, that you did not know, was that they do indeed sacrifice some of their own blood to commune with the Raven Queen.
Okay.
Which,
Good to know.
And I will point out at some point while I'm talking about that it seemed odd to me, and even to my masters, that I did not have to do the same kind of sacrifice when I went into the pool inside
Because
the
of your
tapestry.
connection to the sword. Most
I
likely.
believe it.
Well,
I believe
out
it's at least partially due to that.
out of character, I thought that was explained that if you're trying to make a call to the Raven Queen, you have to pay. If she's
Well,
calling
that's
you,
right.
there's no payment because
She
she's
doesn't
gonna
call
get through.
collect.
Never
Yeah.
call
It's a
for
Yes.
toll-free call.
Yes. So that was explained. Well,
I just had to look at the caller ID, saw it was the Raven Queen,
Yep.
and answer the call.
Better
That's all.
answer.
well,
That,
since
that is what.
And I would point that out too.
yeah, after Kadeth is finished, Fix would kind of look around and says, "Well, since we're sharing secrets here," and he gets a little bit like he's forcing himself to share, but he looks around to each and asks for everyone's confirmation that what is spoken here is shared with no one outside of this circle. No. He looks to Kadeth as we've already agreed. No one of your order. I would appreciate it, Seeker, if it did not make it back to your command or to your temple. Essentially, no one. Anybody you answer to, anything like that, he would ask that it be kept from any reports.
Is there something moving with the group that I can cast silence on to create a silence bubble between us and those in front of us? Like a stirrup or...
Yeah.
Say again?
I said, sure,
Okay,
pick something. You could pick
I
up a
do
pebble
that.
off the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that so that it stays between us and them. There's this bubble of silence.
Yeah.
So nobody can hear what he's about to say.
the cone
And I
of
tell you
silence.
what I'm doing. Yes.
We're in the cone of silence.
The cone of shame is also the cone of silence. We all have to wear it now. I let you know what I'm doing, Fix, so you can speak freely.
Yep, you can speak freely.
Appreciate that. And my brain is gone today. Names are just not sticking.
I
Another
mean, I
feeling.
like Marcus, so we can go with it.
I had to learn 22 names today, so I totally get it.
Wow.
Whose name are you trying to come up with?
I'm trying to remember the mistress's name.
Mistress Fallon.
Fallon.
Alan,
Mistress.
like Jimmy.
Yes. Mistress.
Yeah, there you go, Jimmy Fallon.
I associated it with Dynasty, so.
Jimmy's mistress.
Yes. Mistress Jimmy Fallon. Mistress.
Wow. Whoa, man.
Mistress Fallon, I do believe, is the head of the Jagged Dream. And I
Isn't your
also
mom tied to that somehow?
believe that she is the head of the matron of my family.
So your mom is
Oh.
the head of the Jagged Dream?
That is what it would seem.
Wow.
So that was just her
Yes,
in the black.
she very much made sure not to look at me.
And she rides a drake.
Yes. Forsyth, I believe you probably saw one of its offspring in my home.
Possibly.
But he said he wasn't sneaking around that night. I just give Forsyth a very blank stare. And then I go back to looking at this.
No, that part Forsyth told us that he saw the drake.
Yeah,
Forsyth
that was
did
that was
actually tell you
different
guys
time.
you can call the drink.
I still do it.
No. Yes. So, I need to inform my mother of the agreement I came to with Lady Gira.
Do they know each other?
They know of each other, I'm sure. They both attend court for different reasons. And I need to see what Mistress Fallon may be able to do to help us with our Lady Gira situation.
Indulge me for a second. Kadath,
Yes.
can you show us that card?
The current one?
Yes. I'm curious.
I'll pull it out.
Any changes?
No, it still looks I mean, it has changed from the initial. It mostly looks like the rogue card. It's just that the rogue's hand is empty, where it would normally be holding a dagger.
According to the notes. It is in the
Okay.
proper position, but it has an empty hand. And the background is the proper color now.
I was just wondering if meeting his mom changed anything. That's why I asked.
Well, not yet,
Okay. Not yet. Okay.
but maybe after
And he would let
speaking
you
with
know.
her, perhaps it would change.
Possible.
And he would let the group know that he will be meeting her in the evening in town.
I'm assuming you'll go alone since it's your mother and you should have nothing to fear.
Yes. Though, after Kadeth and I have just talked, Kadeth was going to be nearby. Since we now have the ability to communicate, and I think it may be advantageous if all of you were not within the building, but at least nearby the building.
What do you mean the ability to communicate?
He taps the earpiece of message.
You feel the hearing aid in your ear.
I am so sorry. I forgot all about that. Didn't say it. Forgot all about that. I thought it was a spell or something.
It's a permanent fixture on your ear now.
Yeah. And it sure enough is in my inventory, I bet. Yep, communication
probably not.
device.
I didn't actually put it in
She
D&D
didn't
Beyond.
put it into D&D
I
Beyond.
created it myself. Communication device is what it says. There we go.
Oh, okay,
Nice.
okay.
Did you create it to where we can all get a hold of it?
No, because I don't know how to do that.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
But to be fair, this is out of character, but I just got to give you guys what's going on and why my brain is so foggy. So I got another promotion at work so that I am no longer a salesperson. I'm a sales manager. And with that is I'm drinking from a fire hose, literally, with information that's coming in. So I apologize if I don't remember stuff because there's like 15 salespeople I got to keep track of and reports and all of this stuff. So, and I'm still studying for that freaking exam. So yeah, it's a lot. And I'm done. I just wanted to let you know what's going on.
Well, I'll laugh, but I won't make fun of you. How's that?
Okay, thank you.
No worries. I completely understand the feeling.
Yeah, it's overwhelming sometimes.
That it is. All right. But yeah, that is all Fix had to say.
Well, I don't think I was keeping any secrets. Rhonda, there was nothing that Fix knew that he didn't share, right? And I mean, Speaker knew that he didn't share. I don't think.
I don't think so.
No. Okay. So I don't have anything to say.
This is
'Cause you're the note taker. That's why I asked you.
Yeah. I don't think so. Yeah. It's fun knowing
Forsyth.
taking notes for everybody's stuff,
See?
and it gets just the repetitiveness gets.
Yeah.
It's like now I know everybody's stuff, and I have to separate what I know and what I don't know.
That's why I always say in character, out of character, you know.
Yep.
But I give a really quizzical look to Forsyth. Anything you want to share? Forsyth? Anything at all?
Not that I can think of.
Why does that not surprise me? Okay.
I mean, he could
Fantastic.
be that doesn't remember it. You see one person, you see hundreds.
I don't even know if this is what he really looks like, so
Oh, this is true.
Speaker's always like wondering about Forsyth.
He changes shape frequently. You're not sure.
I
Does he
know.
really look like a bear? Oh,
Yeah, which one is really him?
Is he really the bear?
Anyone say they know? No, nobody knows.
Is it a bear druid that wild shapes into a halfling?
Yes, it could be. You never think of it the other way.
All right.
And we're going to keep it that way.
Well, I'm glad we had this
Surprise!
conversation, confrontational as it might have been. I thought it was necessary for our homogeneous movement forward as a well-oiled machine.
I agree.
Because boy, do we work well together. Look at what we did to those ruffians.
I do have one question, Forsyth, since we're in this circle of truth
You're
as it
in
may
sharing
be.
mood.
I can cast Zone of Truth if you want me to.
So, Forsyth,
See,
was it you that broke into my mother's office?
why would I do that?
I didn't ask if you would. I asked, was it you?
Yeah.
Thank you. He just said,
Didn't find anything worth taking.
no, I think the alarm stopped you from getting far into
Having
that.
time to look, yeah.
I could have told you that. You just wanted to hear him say it, I take it.
Yes.
Understood.
As long as your mother doesn't know.
She knows.
That was awkward.
Oh, I did not tell her. I did not tell her. But
It also was followed by an awkward silence.
yes.
Yes, that's why I said that was awkward.
I did not tell her, but I don't believe you get to be the leader of the Jagged Dream by being an idiot. You're
Oh,
muted.
is that it for the sharing?
Oh no.
Is that it for the sharing? Can I drop the spell now, or is there more?
You're muted.
Senior was saying something, but it wasn't coming through.
That's all I'm sharing.
He's gonna go back over there so people quit asking him questions.
feeling guilty, are we?
Oh no. No guilt here.
Would you be if you were a different person?
Change shape, quick.
I am what I am.
All right.
Okay, Popeye. Oh.
I
That's what I
believe
was thinking.
the same.
Check.
All right. After several hours you
like
will
the way
reach
they
the
asked
city.
everybody if they had anything
Excellent.
they wanted to share. Any secrets except me.
Oh,
I
no,
think
we
you
asked-
would have shared them if you wanted. We asked everybody.
We asked everybody. It was just Fix had a specific question for Forsyth.
Yeah. The
So-
question of is there anything else to share was generalized.
Yes, that was to everybody. So, did Evangeline speak up?
No, she freaking ignored
Okay.
it. Is what she did. But I wouldn't know any better. She's really good at lying. So
That's the same thing my son says. Just because I can win at Sheriff of Nottingham.
I hate that game.
She is.
I'm such a terrible liar. I just can't. I just can't.
The best part about it is 90% of the time I don't lie. But I catch them every time on that one lie.
It's that 10% that gets them.
We used to have a game called Masterpiece that no one wanted to play against me.
Yeah. Chuck is really hard to play against in Clue.
And
All right.
Fix wouldn't have said anything to Evangeline because she has not done anything around him to make him suspicious.
Same for Seeker, that he just doesn't suspect anything because he's a fool. And he put with that. And I have a high wisdom, just I have no reason to suspect her. My order sent me to help her. So she must be good, right?
Gotta be good.
To be quite honest, I don't have any
don't think
secrets
she
as a
has
character.
But moving on. We get to the
Alright.
city.
You do get to the city. The guards will shuffle off the prisoners into the dungeons or whatever, and the commander will thank you again for your assistance. And should you wait, he'll go into his office. He'll pull out parchment. He'll
Now
write.
you're talking. Now you're talking. Okay.
He'll hold it and he'll seal it. He'll hand it to you, and he'll say, "You can take that to the treasury."
Finally,
I'm
we get
happy
paid for something.
I was gonna ask, but then he
And
brought
they
that.
will-
Okay.
Compensate you accordingly.
Quantify accordingly.
A
Well,
knife
that
in the
is-
back.
That is according to them. I did let you know how many we were. I did write in there how many we were against, how many survived, how many we took prisoner. That it was you that took down the commander. Your group. I don't know who specifically. I know it wasn't my people. Took down the commander, and they will justify whatever payment they give you. That is not my call.
Understood.
Thank you for your thorough reporting. We shall make the most of it. I assure you.
Absolutely.
It was fixed.
Did you do? Have a good day. And he will walk away.
Let's go get paid, gentlemen and ladies.
Let's.
Or should I say lady? Well, Forsyth is here, so it could be ladies, but.
As you're walking off, Speaker is still mumbling.
I guess that wasn't inaccurate. He's sometimes a lady. So, yeah.
Yeah, plural is accurate. I
Yep.
suppose.
One of his personas is a female elf.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
It works
had-
well.
It does indeed. You do head off into the city. You go first to the treasury, I'm assuming, since
Yep.
it is not
Yes.
time. You hand it off to the person who's at the treasury. They take it and kind of look at it and look at you and look at it. Kind of like, well, okay, it's got the seal, you know. He pulls it up, pulls it apart, takes a moment to read it. He went, oh, okay.
That was us.
Give me one moment. And he will turn around, he'll talk to somebody, and they'll run off. They're going to go get a chest. After a couple of moments, the chest will be brought out. They'll say, for your assistance in this battle, we will give you your party. You can tell he was getting ready to say a name, but no, your party. 1,000 gold.
Is that negotiable?
We pay our soldiers.
Oh, your soldiers couldn't do what we did.
I know. We paid our soldiers 30 gold a month. This is well more for the
30
7
seconds.
hours that you were with the group.
Guys,
The time it took for a fart to dissipate, okay?
at 200 gold apiece for 30 seconds, just do the math. How much money that is per hour?
We're worth it though. And
At
more.
least
We
some
took
of us.
our 2 seconds worth of pay.
He'll say, if you insist on more, he'll pull out some parchment and he'll lay it down in front of you. And as soon as you look down, you see conscription to the Rorman guard.
Speaker's already taken his 200 and walked away. I'm already a soldier. Sorry, you can't have me.
Fix is looking it over for a second, considering doing some redlining and then offering them a counter offer. But then he's like, okay, and he takes it and
All right.
he walks off.
Are we just splitting the 200 each, or are we putting a party
That's
fund?
what I did.
Just put it in party fund for
Was I
now.
wrong to do that?
200 each.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Please,
split it up.
because
We'll
I
split
bought
up.
a lot of stuff that's not just going to help me, but the party. So
And
I'm
I,
low on funds.
and
I'm good
I
either way.
yeah, I'll go ahead and add it to mine. I will say I apologize. The stream is going black for right now, but I can't go off of Discord and it not go blank. So going to my character sheet caused that.
There it goes.
Oh, weird.
We're in color again.
Yep. We're back.
Probably just in time to you saying you were going black.
Oh.
Actually, it's probably hearable.
Yeah.
I don't know. I will.
It
Well,
was.
no,
I was seeing the green
Yes, because
screen.
the last time I
Yeah.
watched the last time when you did that, I could continue to take notes off of the rewatch.
Yeah.
So
So, you head into the city. You find the twisted copper. Almost a twisted penny again. Twisted copper.
That penny, I tell you.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's just a girl named Penny who's really flexible.
Yeah.
Or really
okay.
twisted.
Could be
Or
both.
both.
Or both.
Both is good. No.
You do find the twisted copper. The sun is setting. You have a little bit of time before the appointed time.
Enough to get a short rest, right?
Yeah. If you want a short rest, you can.
Sure. I'll take a
Yeah.
short rest.
Doesn't hurt me.
Short rest helps me. Because now I've got my spells back.
Most people.
doesn't help me much at all.
Doesn't help me a whole lot, but
Unless I need hit points.
It gets my
Temporary
spells
hit
back,
points
so.
that we got.
Yeah, they go away after
yeah.
a minute
That'd
or
get
something
me-
like that. 10 minutes
Doesn't
maybe.
get me the spells, but it gets me my wild shape.
I can take those off, right?
That's
All right,
becoming
so-
more important than anything.
All right. You guys get a short rest. Where do you station yourselves? Just so I have
Is
a
there
general
a park
idea.
or something that we could just chillax in?
Reach.
By the Twisted Copper? No, it is the bar in this area.
We can take a short rest in a bar, though, right? I mean, you're just sitting there.
Absolutely.
Okay. The bar, then.
Yeah.
The tavern, sorry.
And
Tavern.
and Fixes, you're meeting your mother in the bar, right?
In the bar,
Yes.
yes. Within 500 feet, there probably is another bar, but it's pushing maybe about 250. It's probably a little bit further than that. Probably about 400 feet away. There is another bar that you can sit at for
Does this
range.
particular bar have upstairs rooms?
The Twisted Copper, yes. It does have upstairs rooms.
Maybe we can
Why
just get
don't we
rooms
just stay
tonight.
upstairs?
I
Yeah.
will acquire an upstairs room.
All right.
I'm gonna go visit the other one,
Okay.
but I'm gonna change into a female half elf.
All right.
So that I will
I'm going
be out of sight.
to
But within
I'm gonna take
500.
any opportunities to
Relieve coin.
relieve coin. That's a good.
All right. While you are taking opportunities to relieve coin, everybody else is setting up. Evangeline's going upstairs into a room.
So am I. Not with Evangeline, in another room.
In another room.
Yes.
Cadet, you gonna go upstairs as well, or are you gonna hang out outside?
I'll go upstairs.
Okay. All right.
Are you getting your own room or are you sharing a room?
What, me?
Yeah.
I don't care one way or the other.
Go hang out in the hall.
I am acquiring a room. You're more than welcome to share, but you have to stay on your side.
Stay on your side.
Okay.
Draw the line. Don't cross the line. Forsyth, go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand.
16.
16. All right. You are going to
Bad.
pocket. It was not great. You are going to pocket though. Two more gold.
How much?
2.
2.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's what I rolled. 2.
All right. That's enough to pay for a drink.
Yep, it's enough to pay for a drink. Your drinks are free. While you're at the bar, it's a little while. Everybody disperses, and you get a drink fixed, and you wait for a little bit. After a moment, another wench comes over with another drink. When she hands you the drink, she also hands you a piece of parchment.
Thank you. He'll take it and
a
he'll
note.
he'll read it.
It will say, through the back, second door on the right.
And straight on till morning.
Straight on till morning.
He'll leave the drink and he'll kind of like wave his hand and flick the parchment up and then cast firebolt on it so it just burns. And he walks to where indicated.
Okay. You did not take the drink, did you?
He didn't
you
order
want
the drink.
Well, that's true. You didn't.
He's not drinking something he did not order.
And it's not a baby's kiss.
Yeah. I think Seeker's wariness is wearing off on him a little bit.
Go ahead.
The word is paranoia.
Yes.
No, it's called situational awareness. Thank you very much.
No,
Right.
that's
Hey,
social awareness is knowing. Paranoia is worrying about it.
you know what? Paranoia is better than a single noia, so it's okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because they have somebody to play with.
Exactly.
Solanoia. Oh.
Solenoia. Oh God.
Hallelujah. You go to the door.
Yes.
You've lost control.
I know. I've lost all control.
Hey, being paranoid's better than being a solenoid.
Oh God.
It's like
Nice.
artificial intelligence is better than none at all.
Oh my goodness.
You go to the door.
Yes, I go through the
Walk
door.
Right in. You okay?
Yep, I just kind of open the door and walk in.
All right. You walk in.
I have no ability to detect a trap, so if it's gonna be trapped, it's gonna be trapped.
It's gonna be trapped. Well, you are meeting your mother.
Yes.
Or she sleeps so. You open the door, and you do see in this room there is a table. There seems to be already some food on it. There is a pitcher, and your mother is sitting there with a mug in her hand. She is wearing all the black leathers, but she wears her hair. She puts her hood down, and the black hair, blue eyes. She doesn't have the cowl on. It is your mom. You do see her sitting there. You come on in. She motions for you to shut the door.
Oh, he would have already shut the door. Like, he wouldn't have just been standing there with it open. He'd walk in and shut the door and lock it behind him.
All right. She will say, "Please, but join me. What do you wish to discuss?"
He would actually look at the chair, and then he'd go over and he'd give her a hug. Like,
She will return the hug. Yeah.
and he locked the door, figuring that if need be, Kadath could just break it down.
She could.
But wanted no one just walking in. He'll sit there and he says, "Well, there's a couple things I need to tell you. Do you know Lady Gira?"
I do. She has been at court in Key a couple
Oh.
of times. I've seen her at a couple of the balls.
Well, she had a friend of a friend bound, oath bound, to turn over a vial of substance that I couldn't allow either the substance or the information to get to her. So, to avoid bloodshed, most likely my own, I offered her a favor after she knew who I was. A reasonable favor. We didn't discuss reason because, well, reasonable is to be determined by myself. Anyways.
She's already giving you that mother look. Like, what?
And I have
can't believe the words that are coming out of your mouth.
I have reason to suspect that the substance that she agreed to trade was not what she said it was. Once I can confirm that, it's not as much of a concern. But I figured you should know in case she comes and tries to leverage you. And if she does, tell her that the bargain was struck by me, and that she should come speak with me.
She most likely, I take her to be quite cunning. She seems to know who to talk to and when to talk to them, and just exactly what they need to hear. When she calls in the favor, she will come to you. She will not come to me.
Good.
However, she now knows you exist.
I have always been known to exist. She knew that I existed. Well, I guess I have been known to exist since I was born.
Yes, but most balls and royal events with nobility and the like, especially those of which I do not trust, she being one of them. I made it very clear to your brothers and your sisters that all evidence of you should not exist in my household.
Well, I do apologize for putting a wrinkle in that, but it was necessary.
what comes of that.
Yes, and if we find a way to rid the world of her, I think that it would be in everyone's best interest.
Yeah, most likely.
She does have quite impressive armor, though.
Oh, that she does.
And he'd pull out his schematics and his sketches and everything that he wrote down from it, and he'd hand it over to her.
Oh, she'll dig into that. She'll totally look it over. Yes, it is quite impressive. She will be most formidable. I have a feeling her handmaid
Hmm.
could be just as dangerous,
As well as her head guard.
and her head guard.
Don't forget the wizard.
There was also a wizard.
Oh, now the wizard I have not seen, but if she has a wizard in her keep as well, that
I suspect he has an item that allows him to be invisible. A ring, perhaps.
that could explain much.
Um, Knowing Fix, would he have drawn out a map of the castle, of her keep?
If you didn't draw it out at the time, you probably kind of did keep a mental,
Right.
like, where things were, because that's kind of, you want everything in order.
Yep.
Makes sense.
So he would then take another parchment and draw out the keep to the best of his recollection.
All right. You get the upper level with the rooms and the front portion of the actual keep itself. You didn't delve into the back portion of the keep.
Right.
So, yeah. All right. This is.
Oh, and he'd tell her about the magical doorway.
Oh, well, that's really good to know too. Yes. Good. I will. She will take the parchment and roll it up and slide it down into one of her bags. Like, I will keep this. I will investigate this further. Try not to draw too much attention to yourself, especially from Lady Guerra.
I'll do what I can.
Best that she just forgets you, though I doubt it'll happen.
She did seem to have other means of getting what she wanted.
Well, she usually does. Just be careful.
As careful as I can be. It seems the gods have other plans for us.
It's probably a good thing you are on the gods' radar at the moment, then.
I thought you paid no homage to the gods.
Well, I don't, but if anybody can protect you, I would assume it would be them.
Perhaps. How is everything going in that other town that I informed you about that I don't remember the name? That we replaced the government.
Borag or Borag is coming along nicely.
Good.
Becoming quite a merchant town again. I mean, it'll take some time for it to get back to its former glory, but it'll get there.
Yes. Why did you intervene in this attack?
This particular attack, I did not need Rormon trifled with at this time. Had they chosen a different city, I may have just let it happen.
What do you have going on in Roermond at the moment?
at the moment.
That you are so protective of.
You seem to started gallivanting around the world these days, but you know, you might want a home to come back to.
Are you still holding out hope that I will return to the orrery and have a peaceful life?
Of course.
I know we're running out of time, so if we want to
Yep.
pause and pick up later, if there's
We
anything
can.
going on with others.
Oh. Is there any other questions you wish to ask of her?
There are many, but I don't know them off the top of my head.
So this is your way of going, give me a week to think of all the things
Yes.
that I...
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll put a pin in it then. All right. This is where we will pause. How much of this are you actually sharing over the... Are you keeping the link open or are you keeping it closed?
The link is currently closed.
Okay.
It would be opened if necessary.
Okay. All right. So,
And he will go back and share the information.
And
But
if you can't find it, it's a missing link.
it's a missing link.
after
right.
after he would share the information. But currently it is closed.
It is closed. All right. All right. Good to know.
Because he honestly doesn't really know much of his mother's capabilities and if she'd be able to like detect an open communication or sweep for bugs. I don't know what that would be considered.
For bugs. Beep, 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 beep.
The word is
All right.
detect magic.
Or just detect magic, yeah. Detect magic will do it. All right. So that is where we will pause for tonight. For those of you watching, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification button so you know when we're live. And you can watch this craziness all over again next week. After that, we'll see you next Tuesday.